In the heart of West Africa, as the sun rises over the golden savanna, a legend echoes. The legend of a mighty empire. An empire that would dominate the region for centuries. With a fearsome cavalry that shook the earth, a sophisticated political system that governed millions, and control over vast, lucrative trade routes, the Oyo Empire rose to become one of Africa's most powerful superpowers. But how did they achieve such breathtaking dominance? What were the secrets of their military might and their political genius, preventing autocratic rule and ensuring a degree of shared power? And ultimately, what led to their dramatic, inevitable fall? This is the story of the rise and fall of the Oyo Empire. The Oyo Empire traces its origins back to the 14th century and a figure shrouded in legend. Oranmiyan, a son of Oduduwa, the mythical progenitor of all Yoruba people. Under Oranmiyan's ambitious leadership, Oyo Ile, later known as Katunga, Old Oyo, was established as the empire's symbolic and political capital. Strategically positioned on the edge between the dense forest and the open savanna, Oyo Ile became a crucial center of both vibrant trade and strategic warfare. But Oyo's ascent to empire was not swift or easy. It took generations of relentless struggle, constant adaptation to new challenges, and a series of decisive conquests to forge their path to dominance. The Oyo Empire's military transformation was revolutionary for West Africa. Unlike many kingdoms confined by dense forests, Oyo warriors mastered the art of cavalry warfare. Horses, magnificent creatures introduced through burgeoning trade with the northern Sahel and beyond, gave the Oyo army an unprecedented strategic advantage. With their fast-moving, highly trained cavalry units, the Oyo launched devastatingly effective raids, swiftly secured vital trade routes, and expanded their borders with astonishing speed. This cavalry revolution was the bedrock of their military superpower. But Oyo's military might was not just about cavalry. Their entire military organization was one of the most sophisticated and adaptable on the African continent. At its elite core were the Esho, highly trained warriors, masters of horseback combat, embodying bravery and discipline. Complementing the Esho were well-organized foot soldiers, skilled archers, and demonstrating their adaptability. Later, specialized firearms units strategically incorporated through European trade. Oyo's military prowess extended to both offense and defense. Their defensive strategies were equally advanced, utilizing heavily fortified cities and strategically deploying riverine forces to protect crucial trade hubs and arteries of the empire. The unparalleled power of Oyo, however, did not rest on military strength alone. The empire was brilliantly governed by a sophisticated and nuanced political system, designed for both centralized authority and crucial checks and balances. At the apex of this system stood the Alafin of Oyo, the supreme ruler, imbued with a semi-divine status. Yet, even the Alafin's power was strategically kept in check by the Oyo Macy, a powerful council of noble chiefs. This council served as advisors, but more importantly, acted as a crucial check. To administer their vast and diverse conquered lands, Oyo established the role of the Ajale, appointed governors sent to oversee vassal states. These Ajale ensured not only loyalty, but also a steady and predictable flow of tribute back to the imperial center. Religion, too, played a vital and unifying role. The powerful cult of Sango, the Yoruba god of thunder and lightning, was strategically promoted, becoming a potent symbol of royal power and divine legitimacy, further solidifying the Alaafin's rule and the empire's cohesion. Trade was the lifeblood that fueled Oyo's remarkable rise and sustained its superpower status. Strategically positioned at the crossroads between the resource-rich forest and the vast Sahel, the empire masterfully controlled key trade routes, both ancient and new. Kola nuts, highly prized textiles, and the famed Oyo horses were among the primary and highly sought-after exports flowing out of the empire. Later, and more tragically, Oyo became a major, though ultimately self-destructive, player in the burgeoning Atlantic slave trade, a grim network that nevertheless significantly, though problematically, shaped its economy and power. At its zenith, the Oyo Empire stood as a colossus, dominating much of present-day Nigeria and Benin, and exerting influence far beyond. Fierce and expertly planned military campaigns systematically subdued powerful rivals, most notably the wealthy kingdom of Dahomey and the strategic Nupe kingdom. The empire skillfully established a vast and intricate network of vassal states demanding annual tributes in goods and resources, further solidifying Oyo's iron grip on regional trade and political power. Oyo's influence extended to diplomacy, even engaging with newly arriving European traders, further cementing its status as a true regional superpower. But even the grandest empires, built on military might and political genius, are not immune to the relentless tides of time and change. Cracks began to appear in the seemingly invincible edifice of Oyo. Internal power struggles, long simmering beneath the surface, erupted, tragically weakening Oyo's once vaunted political stability. The empire's increasing reliance on the morally corrosive slave trade made it acutely vulnerable to inevitable economic shifts and ethical challenges. Externally, a new and formidable threat arose: the Fulani jihadists, whose devastating military and religious fervor launched relentless attacks against Oyo's borders. By the early decades of the 19th century, the Oyo Empire, once the undisputed superpower of West Africa, had tragically fractured and collapsed, marking the definitive end of a glorious yet ultimately unsustainable era. Though the Oyo Empire ultimately fell, succumbing to internal strife and external pressures, its profound legacy endures to this day. Its groundbreaking military innovations, its sophisticated and balanced political structure, and its strategic economic vision indelibly shaped Yoruba history and West African civilization for generations to come. The echoes of Oyo's undeniable greatness still powerfully resonate in modern Nigeria and far beyond. What other incredible African empires and often untold histories deserve to be remembered and explored? Let us know your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. And if you want to delve deeper into more fascinating and untold stories from African history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on this journey of discovery. Thank you for watching.